Lisbon. Just the name evokes a sense of romance and adventure. Perched on the edge of the Atlantic, this captivating city beckons travelers with its rich history, vibrant culture, and undeniable charm. From its ancient origins to its modern-day allure, Lisbon offers a journey through time, a tapestry woven with the threads of empires, explorers, and earthquakes. Prepare to be captivated by Lisbon's unique blend of old-world charm and modern sophistication. Lisbon's story unfolds over centuries, a captivating narrative that has shaped its identity. We'll delve into the city's past, uncovering layers of history that have left an indelible mark. From the Phoenicians, who first recognized the strategic importance of its location, to the Romans, who established a thriving port, Lisbon's early chapters are filled with intrigue. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable exploration of Lisbon, a city where history comes alive at every turn. Long before Portugal graced maps, Lisbon was already a bustling hub, a city teeming with life and activity. Around 1200 BC, Phoenician traders, those shrewd navigators of the Mediterranean, sailed into the Tagus River estuary. They were known for their seafaring skills and their ability to establish trade networks across vast distances. What they found was a prime location for a trading post, a place where they could anchor their ships and exchange goods with the local tribes. Sheltered from the open access to the Atlantic, Lisbon was destined for greatness. Its natural harbour provided a safe haven for ships, protecting them from the harsh conditions of the open sea. The Phoenicians, masters of commerce, recognized the potential of this strategic location. They brought with them goods from distant lands, including precious metals, textiles, and exotic spices. They established a thriving trading post, exchanging goods with local tribes and laying the foundation for a future metropolis. This exchange of goods and culture would shape the development of Lisbon for centuries to come. Lisbon's deep-water harbour, capable of accommodating large ships, would prove to be a crucial asset throughout its history, connecting it to the wider world. This harbour allowed for the easy movement of goods and people, facilitating trade and communication with other civilizations. The Romans, ever eager to expand their empire, also recognized Lisbon's strategic value. They saw the city as a key point in their vast network of trade routes and military outposts. They conquered the city in the 2nd century BC, naming it Olisipo. Under Roman rule, the city was transformed with new infrastructure and public buildings that reflected the grandeur of the Roman Empire. Under Roman rule, Lisbon flourished as a provincial capital. The Romans built roads, aqueducts, and other public works that improved the quality of life for its inhabitants. Evidence of their presence can still be found today in the ruins of a Roman theatre and the remnants of ancient baths. These structures offer a glimpse into the daily lives of the people who lived in Lisbon during the Roman era. These archaeological treasures offer a glimpse into Lisbon's Roman past, a testament to the enduring legacy of this ancient civilization. The artifacts and ruins that have been uncovered tell the story of a city that has been shaped by its diverse and storied history, from the Phoenicians to the Romans and beyond. As the Roman Empire declined, new powers emerged on the Iberian Peninsula. The once mighty Roman influence began to wane, giving rise to a period of transformation and conquest. Various tribes and kingdoms vied for control, setting the stage for a new era in the region's history. In the 8th century AD, the Moors, a Muslim people from North Africa, swept across the Strait of Gibraltar, conquering Lisbon and much of present-day Portugal and Spain. Their arrival marked the beginning of a significant cultural and political shift, as they brought with them new technologies, ideas, and ways of life. The Moors, known for their advanced knowledge in mathematics, astronomy, and architecture, left an indelible mark on Lisbon. Their scholars translated and preserved ancient texts, contributing to the broader intellectual heritage of Europe. The architectural innovations they introduced can still be seen in the city's buildings and infrastructure. During their centuries-long rule, Lisbon, known as Al-Ushbuna under the Moors, thrived as a center of trade and culture. The city became a melting pot of different cultures and traditions, with bustling markets and vibrant communities. Merchants from across the Mediterranean and beyond came to trade goods, ideas, and customs. The city's architecture reflects this rich Moorish heritage, particularly in the Alfama district. This area, with its narrow alleys and intricate designs, stands as a testament to the Moors' influence on Lisbon's urban landscape. The use of ornate tilework and geometric patterns became a hallmark of the city's aesthetic. Here, narrow, winding streets and whitewashed houses with colourful tilework evoke a sense of North Africa. The layout of the district, with its labyrinthine streets and hidden courtyards, reflects the Moorish approach to urban planning, designed to provide shade and coolness in the hot climate. The Moors' influence is also evident in Lisbon's cuisine, with dishes like almond tart and seafood rice reflecting their culinary traditions. The use of spices, nuts and fruits in cooking introduced new flavors and techniques to the region, which have been passed down through generations and remain popular today. However, the Moorish era in Lisbon was not destined to last. Over time, the political landscape of the Iberian Peninsula began to change, with Christian kingdoms in the north growing stronger and more unified in their efforts to reclaim territory. In the 12th century, Christian forces from the north began the Reconquista, a campaign to reclaim the Iberian Peninsula from Muslim rule. This series of military campaigns spanned several centuries, driven by a desire to restore Christian dominance in the region. In 1147, after a prolonged siege, Lisbon fell to the forces of King Afonso Henriques, the first king of Portugal. This decisive victory was a pivotal moment in the Reconquista, signaling the beginning of a new chapter in the history of Lisbon and Portugal. This victory marked a turning point in Portuguese history, establishing Lisbon as the capital of a newly independent nation. The fall of Lisbon to Christian forces not only reshaped the city's political landscape, but also set the stage for Portugal's emergence as a significant power in Europe and the wider world. The legacy of the Moors, however, continued to influence the culture, architecture and cuisine of Lisbon for centuries to come. Section 4, Setting Sail Lisbon and the Age of Discovery. The 15th century marked a pivotal era for Lisbon and Portugal, ushering in the Age of Discovery. Prince Henry the Navigator, a visionary leader, established a school of navigation in Sagres, Portugal. Here, skilled cartographers, shipbuilders and explorers gathered, pushing the boundaries of maritime knowledge. Lisbon, with its strategic location on the Atlantic coast, became the launching point for daring voyages into the unknown. Prince Henry's vision was clear: to find a sea route to the east, bypassing the treacherous land routes controlled by Ottoman Turks. This quest for knowledge and wealth fueled an era of unprecedented exploration, with Portuguese navigators venturing further and further into uncharted waters. Lisbon, once a remote outpost on the edge of Europe, was now at the forefront of global exploration. The Age of Discovery brought immense wealth and prestige to Lisbon. As Portuguese explorers returned from distant lands, they brought back exotic spices, precious stones, and tales of far-off cultures. Lisbon's harbour teemed with activity as ships laden with treasures from Africa, Asia, and the Americas arrived daily. Section 5, Vasco da Gama and the sea route to India. Among the many explorers who sailed from Lisbon during the Age of Discovery, Vasco da Gama stands out as a legendary figure. His name is synonymous with the daring spirit of exploration that defined the era, and his achievements have left an indelible mark on history. In 1497, da Gama set sail from Lisbon with a fleet of 4 ships, each meticulously prepared for the long and treacherous journey ahead. The fleet included the São Gabriel, the São Rafael, the Berrio, and a supply ship, all manned by a crew of experienced sailors and navigators. Embarking on a perilous voyage to find a sea route to India, da Gama and his crew faced numerous challenges. The journey was fraught with unpredictable weather, treacherous waters, and the constant threat of scurvy and other diseases. Yet their determination never wavered. His journey, fraught with storms, disease, and hostile encounters, would forever alter the course of history. The crew had to navigate through uncharted territories, relying on their skills and the stars to guide them. They faced fierce storms that tested the limits of their ships and their resolve. After a grueling 10-month journey, da Gama's ships rounded the Cape of Good Hope, a significant milestone that marked their entry into the Indian Ocean. This treacherous passage was a testament to their endurance and skill as they battled the elements to reach their destination. Finally, in 1498, da Gama's fleet reached the west coast of India, landing in the port of Calicut. This momentous achievement was not just a personal triumph for da Gama, but a monumental event in the annals of exploration. This momentous achievement opened up a direct sea route to the east, bypassing the traditional land routes and revolutionizing global trade. The sea route allowed for faster and more efficient transportation of goods, significantly impacting the economies of Europe and Asia. Bypassing the traditional land routes and revolutionizing global trade, da Gama's discovery had far-reaching consequences. It facilitated the exchange of spices, silks, and other valuable commodities, enriching the coffers of Portugal and other European nations. Lisbon, once a peripheral city, was now positioned at the heart of a vast maritime empire. The wealth generated from the spice trade and other goods transformed Lisbon into a bustling hub of commerce and culture, attracting merchants, scholars, and adventurers from all over the world. Da Gama's voyage to India marked a turning point in world history. It not only established a lucrative trade route for Portugal, but also ushered in an era of European colonialism and globalization. The impact of his journey was felt across continents, shaping the course of history for centuries to come. It not only established a lucrative trade route for Portugal, but also ushered in an era of European colonialism and globalization. The newfound wealth and influence of Portugal set the stage for further explorations and conquests as European powers vied for dominance in the newly accessible regions. Lisbon, as the gateway to the east, played a pivotal role in this transformative period. The city's strategic location and thriving port made it a focal point for trade and cultural exchange, fostering a vibrant and diverse community. The city's wealth and influence grew exponentially as it became a hub for the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. The influx of wealth from the spice trade funded the construction of grand buildings and monuments, many of which still stand today as a testament to Lisbon's golden age. As it became a hub for the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures, Lisbon's markets bustled with activity, showcasing a rich tapestry of products from around the world. The cultural exchange that accompanied the trade brought new ideas, technologies, and customs, enriching the city's heritage and leaving a lasting legacy.